Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to FLW New Year's Thrash. We have lots of action here for you tonight, and we are kicking it off with John Baker II's Open Challenge. Boy, do we have an amazing card here for you tonight. Like I said, we are starting with John Baker's Open Challenge. We don't know who it is. We don't know who it's going to be. I'm excited just because of the air of mystery surrounding his opponent. But not only that, we also have Angelina Renee in action. We have Kyle Young taking on Dakota Fall here later on tonight. And our main event, let's not forget, is Miles King taking on Emperor Illson in our main event of the evening. Those two have no shortage of a history, so that is surely something to behold as we get to that match later on here tonight. But like I said, first we have to get through everything else, and first up, John Baker with his Open Challenge. Who do you think is going to accept this challenge? Whoever it is, they're going to have to be really good, because John Baker is nothing to be scoffed at. He is the one that looks to go the distance. There is no reason anybody should doubt him. Let's see. Wait a second. What? Whose music is this? Oh my God! It's Jerry Watanabe, the former Eastern Open Gate champion from Starlight Pro. Oh my goodness! She's not been seen ever since she lost her Eastern Open Gate championship back a couple months ago. And now she's made her appearance here in FLW to accept John Baker's Open Challenge. This is going to be phenomenal. Yuri is a phenomenal competitor, and I can't think of any better way to introduce yourself than to take up an open challenge laid out by John Baker II. So here we have John and we have Yuri. Let's see who gets the upper hand. And here we go. And Yuri right off the bat tripping John Baker. But John Baker immediately getting back up, pushing Yuri off with his legs. And Yuri with an enziguri. These two, I can already tell, are going to go blow for blow as Yuri hits a Kamigoye. But John in her grasp and Yuri just breaking out with ease. Just the scope of this contest is already looking to be a fantastic match. And Hurricanrana by Yuri followed into the Kamigoye once again. Yuri is showing that she's no slouch. She's done her homework on John. I just wonder if John knows enough to pretty much get back on track in this match. And Yuri trying to go for something, but John reversing her and Yuri reversing John. We're only a couple minutes into this match, and we are already kicking off with a very heavy bang as Yuri hit a Meteora from the top rope, but John throwing Yuri out of the ring and following her himself. Remember, in FLW, there are no 10 counts, there are 20 counts. These two competitors have 20 seconds to get back into the ring to finish the match. As John looking to deal some more damage to Yuri. And right into the head, right into the front of the face. John throwing Yuri back into the ring. What's he thinking here? Drop kick. These two competitors are simply amazing. John pinning one, and Yuri kicks out at one. Unfortunately for John, a competitor the caliber of Yuri isn't going to just be beaten that easily. And John, once again, just you could argue that's disrespectful to Yuri, just kicking Yuri in the face, and Yuri's had enough of it, kicking John in the gut. What's she thinking of going for here? Oh, went for a spinning back fist, but John ducked it, going for Russian leg sweep, side Russian leg sweep, and just pounding away on Yuri. One, and Yuri kicks out at one. These two are going blow for blow, and I am excited to see just exactly how it's going to turn out when we get into the later stages of this match, as Yuri slams Baker into the mat. And Yuri went for a dropkick but misses, and John just laying Yuri out. Yuri fighting back. There's no sort of shortage of fight within either of these competitors. Yuri, she sent out a message to the Starlight Pro roster some time ago, stating that her American Beauty won, and John kicks out at one, stating that her American Beauty, American Psycho self was no more, that she's just a psychotic bitch now. Losing that Eastern Obligate Championship really did a number on her psyche, it seems. And with John just laying her into the mat. And John hits a spinning back fist of his own right into the cover. 1, 2, and wait, was that 2 or was that just 1? Either way, both of them going for big moves, it seems. And Yuri just not able to get that cyclone kick in. John throwing her into the ropes, ducking under, and Yuri just getting out of the way. Yuri, is this... From what I can tell from my notes, that's the Psycho Bomb that Yuri just hit. Psycho Bomb hit on John Baker. Going into the cover. 1, 2, and John kicks out of the Psycho Bomb. These two are always fighting. These two always know how to just keep going as John moves to make Yuri faceplant into the ring. John, once again, springboard moonsault into the inverted cutter. And what's John thinking? Ripcord knee. And John just dropping his knee onto Yuri's face. John recently took to social media pretty much saying that this was a must-win for him, that he has taken too many losses in the industry recently, so that he needs to win this, and that whoever stepped up needed to bring 100%. And with Yuri Watanabe, she's bringing her 100%. These two are just so insanely talented that 100% matches each other. And John going again for that ripcord knee, laying Yuri out on the outside. But Yuri reversing into an enziguri, picking John up and throwing him back into the ring, does Yuri. What Yuri got in mind? She just taking her time, catching her breath, smart move. And Yuri grabbing a hold of John, but John not having it. Just ducking under, and just a great display of athleticism by Yuri, going into the crossface, trying to get John to tap out. And is John about to tap out? Oh, she lets go. Looks like she only wanted to do damage, going to the top rope. And she does the elbow drop, going into the pin. 1, 2, and John kicks out at 2. Yuri not happy about that. Yuri once again going for the Kamigoye. These two competitors can really go distances with everybody else. So I am quite sure that this match is far from over as John kicks out at 2. Yuri, she seems to have a different demeanor of her as she gets laid out by spinning back fist from John and a springboard. 1, 2, and Yuri kicks out at 2. Yeah, ever since Yuri lost her Eastern Open Gate Championship, she's not been the same. She's not been this happy-go-lucky competitor that everybody's seen in recent times. No, she's someone else. As John plants the Vertebraker, and Yuri kicks out at 2. John can't quite believe it. He's put a lot of people away with that Vertebraker patented move right there. John tried to rush into Yuri, but Yuri moved and hit with a drop kick. Where's his head? What's Yuri thinking? And just body slamming him down and going to the middle rope. BME from Yuri. This is the first time, like I had mentioned, that anybody had seen Yuri since losing her Eastern Open Gate Championship a few months ago. And this is definitely a new attitude from her, a new type of tenacity. Normally that Vertebraker would have put anybody away, but the fact that she kicked out of his Vertebraker just goes to show how much more she's trained, as Yuri went for something, but John just wasn't having it, leaning her up against the ropes. What's going on here? Over the back, under, and then to the head scissor and a drop kick. Both competitors are on fire as John hits a springboard moonsault heading into the cover. 1, 2, and Yuri once again kicks out at 2. Once again, these two have a certain tenacity. And again, Yuri has a newfound tenacity ever since she lost her Eastern Open Gate Championship in Starlight Joshi Pro. And a cyclone kick into John's back. 1, 2, and John kicks out at 2. We are heading into the middle stages of this match, it seems. And once again, the Psycho Bomb. Is it over? Is it over? This could be it. 1, 2, and Baker kicks out of the Psycho Bomb. Once again, these two don't know the meaning of the word quit. They just don't. They keep kicking out of each other no matter how much punishment they are enduring. I would have thought that this would have been finished by now, but a dragon suplex, Dragon Rana. I am getting everything mixed up tonight just because of how awesome this match is. And Yuri just breaking out of John's grip, sending him into the ropes. Went for a dropkick but didn't get all of it. And John, reversed by Yuri. Yuri is sending John out of the ring. These two can do a lot of damage outside of the ring in 20 seconds. John pushing back against Yuri. He doesn't care who the opponent is, just so long as they bring him a really good fight. And that is exactly what Yuri is doing. Again, such a tremendous debut here tonight in FLW. As Yuri does a pop-up Hurricanrana. Just a tremendous debut in the form of Yuri Watanabe. And no doubt John is having to fight even harder this week because he did not expect a competitor of Yuri's caliber. As he hits a DDT driver on the outside. That cannot have felt good for Yuri. John rolling back into the ring while Yuri is still on the outside. Yuri finally making her way back to her feet and heading towards the ring, but John just too slow, hitting nothing. And Yuri hitting a Meteora from the top turnbuckle to the outside of the ring. I can't imagine that would have felt good. And getting clocked with another spinning back fist by John. But Yuri not staying down for long. Again, that's this newfound tenacity that I was speaking of. Both of these competitors have a lasting tenacity that won't let either of them quit. Yuri sending John into the ropes, going under, going over, and just slamming John's back into her knee. And Yuri hitting a spinning back fist of her own, covering John. 1, 2, and John kicks out at 2. But Yuri isn't done. She's calling him up to his feet, and whatever Yuri was going for, John had it scouted as he went for the leg drop DDT. John calling Yuri up to her feet. What could he have in mind? And a big single leg drop kick, and a springboard moonsault into the cover, and Yuri kicks out at 2. These two have been going at it for nearly 20 minutes at this point. And John trapping Yuri in a triangle submission. Is Yuri going to tap? And John lets go. It seems all he wanted to do was some damage as well. Sending Yuri into the turnbuckle. And that hesitation, it seemed like John hesitated there for a second and it cost him. He can't let hesitation win. It doesn't matter he's across the ring from, and it seems like he's realized that. He can't let that hesitation win. Across the ring from him is a competitor. Doesn't matter male, female, and it looks like that hesitation cost him again. But it looks like he's gotten over that as he takes down Yuri and is going for a moonsault, but didn't quite get far enough to land the moonsault. But still, John's back in the driver's seat as he pulls Yuri up to her feet and hitting a spinning heel kick. 1, 2, And Yuri's still in this match. But John calling her up to her feet again. And once again, going for the Vertebaker. And pinning. This has got to be it. 1, 2, and no. Yuri once again kicks out at 3. This is a tremendous showing for our opening match here tonight by both competitors. John went for something, but Yuri just wasn't having it with another cyclone kick. 1, 2, and John kicks out at 2. That cyclone kick came out of nowhere. And once again, going for something, but John just not letting Yuri push it through. And Yuri just keeping him in the corner. And Yuri calling him to his feet once more. And once again, we got the Psycho Bomb. And Yuri seems to pulling John to the middle of the feet. Great wing awareness from Yuri. And pinning John. 1, 2, and no. Once again, John kicking out at 2. You've got to wonder what it's going to take for either of these competitors to pick up the win. At some point, something has got to give. As John, it's a springboard moonsault once again, going into the cover. 1, 2, and Yuri kicks out at 2 once more. You gotta imagine the frustration starting to build up in both of these competitors here tonight, because both have hit some of their strongest moves and still have not yet been able to put away the competition. And went for the coup de grace, but John had it scouted, putting Yuri against the ropes. What are we doing here? What's he doing here? Devastating combo from John right there. And ripcord knee strike. What's John thinking of here? Top rope. Is he doing it? Was that a reverse 450 splash? 540 splash? Either way, Yuri kicked out of it once again. You gotta wonder what's going through both competitors' heads. You've gotta think we're approaching the end. Once again, that hesitation creeping into John, with Yuri planting him with the DDT and a knee strike. We do apologize for the technical difficulties here, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully they are minimal throughout this episode. But Yuri trying to choke John in the corner with her foot. John not having it whatsoever. And Yuri fighting out of his grasp. And Yuri hitting him with the spinning back fist once again, rolling into the cover. 1, 2, and John kicks out once again. Yuri calling John up to his feet. What are we going to see here? And we're not going to see anything just yet, as John reversed it. But Yuri staying on top, forcing him into the corner. What are we going to see here from Yuri? Yuri just slapping John and just knocking him to the outside. And Yuri just rolling out after him. John just laying her out again with another spinning back fist. And Yuri trapped in a dragon sleeper. But Yuri's tapping, but it's on the outside. It's on the outside, so it doesn't count. It doesn't count unless it's inside the ring. He got her to tap, but it wasn't legal. It was on the outside of the ring, as Baker slams Yuri's head into the ground with his knee. But Yuri just not having any of this anymore. She wants to put this match away. But you can't do that unless you're on the inside of the ring. So both of these competitors need to get on the inside of the ring before the count of 20. As Yuri slams Baker's head quite possibly into the barricade, as the ref tells both competitors that they need to get into the ring with a rolling senton from Yuri to John. Both of these competitors, they need to get back into the ring. If they want to finish this definitively, they need to finish this inside of the ring. Both competitors, Yuri first, and now John, heading into the ring, both trying to get the upper hand. John spearing Yuri twice in the corner. John flapjack, hitting a flapjack and kipping up like it's nothing. Yeah, I wonder what's going to happen now. But Yuri sliding out from underneath John and throwing him to the ropes, and a powerbomb reversal from John. But we also got an enziguri reversal from Yuri herself. At some point soon, something's got to give, as Yuri just rams John to the outside of the ring. Yuri going to the top rope and hitting an elbow drop on John on the outside of the ring. These two are giving their all to win this match. No matter who walks away the winner, these two competitors have given it their all, and both competitors should be proud of their performance tonight. And John dragging Yuri, and Yuri fighting out, and Yuri just smashing John with the spinning back fist, and Yuri's just disrespectful, wanting to show that she's the one that's going to come out on top, just slamming Baker's face with her forearms. Baker rolled back into the ring by Yuri. Yuri going to the top, and Yuri elbow drop from the top rope, going into the cover. 1, 2, and Baker kicks out again. This has got to be frustrating for Yuri. She's calling Baker to his feet, and once more we get the Psycho Bomb in the middle of the ring. Could this be it? 1, 2, and 3, and we have our winner here tonight. Yuri wins her debut match in John's Open Challenge. Nearly all of her makeup is gone, just to show you how much of a war this was between the two competitors. And I don't think that this will be over between the two of them, because John did tap her out on the outside, but we shall see. We shall find out. Now we get to follow up that amazing opening match that we just had with two very, very talented competitors in Amber Young taking on Rosa Sepulcro. Now, both of these women are still hunting for their first win here in FLW. Amber Young has come up short against both Alexis Danvers and has come up short against Maya Lynx, who is still expected to make an appearance here later on tonight. But we also have Rosa Sepulcro, who only has one match here in FLW, but it has come up short against Marlene, and we haven't even seen Marlene since that night. So these two are both looking for a much needed win here in FLW. Who's going to snag that ever important first win? Will it be the merciless assassin Amber Young here? Will it be this fine woman Rosa Sepulcro? Now, even though Rosa came up short against Marlene, she showed that she has tremendous tenacity, and I expect that to be shown here tonight, because I'm willing to bet that Rosa pushed Marlene to her limits, even though she lost the match. So we'll just have to see what takes place here tonight between these two women. Rosa making her way to the ring with confidence, thinking that she has this in the bag, which she may very well have. I have no doubt that Rosa has a bright future here in FLW. She does certainly seem to be a fan favorite as well. I just hope that whoever is in her way has the ability to stand toe-to-toe with her, because win, lose, or draw, Rosa might be one of our more fierce competitors. Now here we have Amber, we have Rosa, both ready to go, and here we go. And Rosa right off the bat getting the upper hand and planting Amber Young into that mat right there, and just showing the world why she's not to be messed with. Amber Young probably discounted her and underestimated her opponent here tonight, but Rosa's made it clear that she better not underestimate her. And Amber Young finally starting to fire on several cylinders with an elbow to the back of the head of Rosa. But Rosa getting right back up as if nothing even happened. And with her springboard, but no one home, Amber just kicking her in the back of the head. Once again, we do apologize here for the technical difficulties. I do hope they will be sorted out here soon. But Rosa getting back in on the offense and laying out Amber Young. These two going back and forth here tonight both know the importance of this very, very match right here, as both, again, need their first win here in FLW. So we'll have to see who is going to be the one to walk away with that very first win, as Rosa just being disrespectful to Amber with those kicks right there. And Rosa reversing Amber's clothesline and hitting a huge drop kick. And Rosa going to the middle rope, but Amber had it scouted. What's Amber thinking here? And with following it up with a nasty clothesline. And just ramming her knee into Rosa's head. That's gonna cause some damage. I can already tell. But Rosa's back up like nothing ever happened once again. That just goes to show the tenacity that Rosa has here tonight. As Amber fights back, flinging Rosa to the ropes, going under, and just laying Rosa out and then going for the cover. And Rosa doesn't even give the ref time to count, kicking out before the ref even starts counting. But Amber, what's she thinking here? And just dropping Rosa on the top rope. And Amber just being disrespectful. Oh no. And elbows to the back of the head. And wait, who is this? Okay. Anyway, back to the action. Amber Young is back on top with hitting a suplex on Rosa, pinning Rosa 1, 2, but Rosa kicks out. I'm honestly surprised that got a 2 count. But Amber is known as the Merciless Assassin for a very good reason. Rosa getting up, Amber just thwarting her plans there and hitting her with a deadly clothesline. Once again, Amber being disrespectful to Rosa. It seems like these two both want the win here and know that it's only going to come down to one of them. And if respect has to go out the window for that, they will throw the respect out the window. Because what's more important to them is this first win for one of these ladies right here. And Rosa just planting Amber into the mat. 1, and I don't even think that was a 1. I don't even think that was a 1. But Amber rolling to the ropes and getting rammed to the ground by Rosa. A Snapdragon suplex by Amber on the outside of the ring to Rosa. And kick to the gut. What's she thinking here? And a driver to the outside of the ring. That does not bode well. What's Amber thinking here? Going to the top rope. And went for the coup de grace, but Rosa did not like that idea. And just laying out Rosa with his a double spin kick. But Rosa kicks out at 2. And Rosa just firing back on all cylinders. You gotta wonder how much do these ladies want this first win. Rosa giving a few inches to Amber Young here, but she's making them count, and Amber just knocking her down with that roundhouse. But Rosa just right back up, and pulling Amber back up as well. Deep 6, I do believe, 1, and Amber kicks out at 1. And Amber picking up Rosa, dropping her on the top rope again. And Kamigoye to the face of Rosa, but Rosa still getting back up. Forearm to the face of Rosa. Amber needs to find a way to keep her down, but Rosa just pushes her away. And Rosa just comes back with a fake clothesline and just slamming her into the mat. This is why you can't underestimate Rosa Sepulcro, ladies and gentlemen. Float over Uranage by Rosa. She's definitely giving Amber a run for her money here tonight. It seems like Rosa might want this first win more as they head into the deep 6. 1, and Amber kicks out at 1 once more. And Rosa, another springboard driving her elbow into Amber's chest as they go into the mat. What's Rosa thinking here? German suplex, folding Amber like an accordion right there. And Sister Abigail. 1, 2, and Amber kicks out. Gotta wonder what's going through the mind of Rosa right now, trying to get her first win, and putting Amber through another deep 6. What's Rosa thinking here? Going to the top rope. And Swanton, but misses. Misses a Swanton, and Amber Young going to take advantage, starting to fight her way back into the match with the sling blade. Amber going up to the top rope. Flying knee to the face. And Amber picking Rosa up and hitting a fisherman's buster. And what's Amber looking for here? Sliding knee to the face of Rosa. But that doesn't seem to phase Rosa, as she's right back up and hitting another Sister Abigail. 1, 2, and Amber kicks out at 2 again. What's Rosa thinking of here? Oh, whatever she had in mind, Amber had it scouted, and Amber hits a flying knee. What's Amber thinking of here? Calling Rosa to her feet. What's she thinking of? And a single leg drop kick from the top turnbuckle. And H-bomb from Amber. Oh, what happened? And Rosa, just like the dead, just popping right back up. Right back up. That H-bomb didn't matter, as Rosa was just right back on her feet with a tremendous drop kick to Amber. Amber has got to be rattled a bit just from hitting the H-bomb and just having the lights go out like that. But Amber hits a combo that puts Rosa down, but Rosa scouting that suplex and hitting one on her own. And Amber had Rosa's kick scouted and hitting a vicious clothesline. What? Hell's Gate. Hell's Gate. Is Rosa gonna tap out? Is Rosa gonna tap out? It looks like Amber let go of the submission. It seems like she wants to deal more punishment. But last week that did not bode well in her favor, as it just might not again here this week, because Rosa is back on her feet once again, dropping Amber on the top rope and just smashing her knee into Amber's leg right there. And Rosa, what's she looking for here? Snapping the legs in a figure 4. And Rosa just merciless right here. And snapping the arm back. If you targeting the body parts is a fantastic move. Target the arms and legs, can't do any submissions. And Rosa not finding anything as Amber moved out of the way right as she did that moonsault. But Amber going on all cylinders. What she got in mind, what she's got in mind. And it seems Rosa reversed what Amber had in mind, but Amber was right back on top of her. Amber going for the pin. 1, 2, and Rosa kicks out. Frustration has got to be building up for both of these ladies right here. But, oh, looked like Amber was going for those forearms again, but Rosa not having that, ramming her knee into Amber's face. And Amber just firing back. And Rosa fighting back into the ring. But what Amber got in mind? Suplex. Amber back up on the top rope. What she's thinking is another single leg drop kick. Yep, another single leg drop kick. And then Kamigoye to Rosa. And then just, oh, Rosa had that scouted that time, hitting a drop kick on Amber. Both of these women both have tenacity that requires getting the first win. Both of them want this first win so bad that they are fighting each other every which way they can. And Amber missing the drop kick to Rosa, and Rosa almost having been able to take advantage of it, but Amber hits a running bicycle knee, and Rosa kicks out at 2. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just the beginning of an action-filled... Oh, wait, hold on. Another submission. Submission locked in. Is she going to tap out? She's going to tap out. And Amber seems to let go once again. But like I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, this action is just the beginning of what we have. We are only on our second match tonight, and we have 6 more to go, such as Dakota Fall in action tonight, and we have Carnage taking on All Heart Ace Bishop, who had gotten his first FLW win last week. And then let's not forget our main event, of course, Wade Ilson taking on Miles King. And as we get back to our match here, we have Amber hitting a Kamigoye and just leaving Rosa out on the mat. Is Amber really willing to take a count-out victory? It does not seem like it, because she's about to reset the ref's count with a single leg drop kick from the top rope to the outside of the ring. And Amber hitting a vicious suplex on the outside of the ring. And Rosa reversing. Rosa just wanting to, again, Rosa just wants to get this first victory here tonight. And you can hear the fireworks right outside of my booth here. Again, it is New Year's Thrash, so it is a time of celebration. And as Rosa went for a senton, Amber countered it, but both women just keep countering each other. And Rosa hitting another. Is it one more? And one more. These two women don't have much longer left on the outside. They need to get back into the ring. Sister Abigail to Amber Young. Now, what's Rosa thinking? Is she trying to get her into the ring again? I do believe they have gone over all 4 sides of the ring at this point. Both women need to get back into the ring. They both need to get back into the ring, or else this match will end in a no contest. And Amber realizes this, throwing Rosa back into the ring. This match has been going on for quite some time now. And we have some celebrations going on outside just because it's New Year's Thrash. Now, who's going to be celebrating their first win here tonight? Is it going to be Rosa Sepulcro, or is it going to be Amber Young? Which of these two are going to walk away with the win here tonight? Both have got to be on their last legs here. Amber Young hitting looks like an enziguri from the corner, and just Rosa throwing her out of the ring once more. But Amber rolling right back in because she knows that this can only be finished inside the ring. And Rosa throwing Amber out to the outside of the ropes. And Rosa just battering away before Amber clocks her back. And Rosa just planting her into the ring. Planting Amber, into the ring. Got 1, 2, and Amber kicks out once again. What's it going to take for either of these women to put the other away? Drop kick. Oh no. Amber throwing Rosa under and hitting that bicycle knee once again. Hitting that bicycle knee again. 1, 2, and no. That was almost 3. You gotta wonder what's going through Amber Young's mind. She probably thought that she had it right there. But Rosa right back up to her feet, almost as if nothing happened, and ramming Amber Young down to the outside once more. Amber Young rolling back into the ring because, again, can't finish this on the outside. Can only finish this on the inside. Rosa taking control back. What's Rosa thinking here? What's she thinking? And spinning back with Amber Young back, getting back on top. And it's 1, 2, 3. Amber Young wins it. It seems like that spinning back fist knocked her silly. So we have Amber Young. Congratulations on her first win here in FLW.
To the people of Fully Loaded Wrestling, my name is Michael Beretta, and I come here today with only one goal in mind, and that one goal, in fact, is domination. I will leave my mark on this company, and there is not a single soul here who will be able to stop me, because I plan to tear through this roster like a bulldozer, leaving a path of destruction in my wake. I will climb the ranks and become the very best. So all you shitheads out there, buckle up and get ready for the ride, because I'm here to take this shit over with.
Well, congratulations to Amber Young, who secured her first victory here on FLW. And now we go to our next match, featuring someone who just recently suffered her first loss in FLW against someone we know as Alexis Danvers. Now, taking to social media, it does not look like Angelina Renee has taken much stock in that loss. She is fully confident in her abilities and not seeing her loss to Danvers as a backtrack, more of just a nuisance out of the way. Now she can get back to what she believes is the main goal, and that's getting to the top of the women's division here in FLW. So she looks to get her win back here against none other than Zoe Safar. Now, Zoe Safar has not been able to snag a win here in FLW just yet. However, this could all change here tonight. Now, she could get the upset and get a victory here against Angelina Renee. However, I do not believe that would sit well with Angelina, especially after last week's loss against Alexis. No, if Angelina wants to get back to the top of the food chain, she needs this victory here tonight against Zoe Safar. Now, Zoe, very energetic superstar in her own right, and that does go a very long way in derailing some of her opponent's game plans because they have to be just as fast as she is. But Angelina Renee, given her size and power advantage, has been able to neutralize her faster opponents as well. And here we go. Zoe trying to start things off, but Angelina Renee once again just not having it. Angelina springboard and just sending Zoe into the mat. Angelina Renee is not here to play as she slams Zoe face first into the mat and just hitting a springboard crossbody to the back of Zoe Safar. Angelina, as I have said, is not here to play. Now Zoe trying to fight her way back into it, and Angelina Renee just keeping her at bay. Angelina going to the top rope, beckoning Zoe to her feet. What can we see here? And a diving crossbody flattening Zoe Safar on the outside. Remember, these two competitors have 20 seconds on the outside to get back into the ring before they're both counted out. Now Zoe, knowing this, throws Angelina into the ring, but Angelina already back up to her feet. And Zoe trying to drag her to the ropes, but Angelina once again not in the mood to be playing around, throwing Zoe right back out of the ring. And Angelina trying to knock Zoe down, but Zoe had other things in mind. Zoe throwing her away almost to the entrance ramp. What's Zoe thinking here? Code Red. Code Red on the outside. And now she tries throwing Angelina into the barricade, but Angelina won't give her another chance to do so. Angelina running back into the ring, only to be caught by Zoe Safar. But Angelina fighting out of Zoe's grip. Angelina being tossed into the turnbuckle. What's Zoe thinking of here? Angelina looks like she's planning something. And big headbutt. And she planning on using her power advantage here, her size and power advantage. And she does. Keeping Zoe pinned. 1. And Zoe kicks out at 1. You have to admire the heart on Zoe Safar here. She is more than likely outmatched, but she is not letting that deter her. Angelina to the top rope. Almost a swanton, followed by a rolling senton, but Zoe gets the knees up there. And Zoe, with a tremendous display of power. 1, 2, oh no, oh, that was just 1. Angelina Renee just pulling herself back up. And Zoe tossing her out. She looking for it. Going through the top middle rope for a drop kick. Again, you have to admire the heart that Zoe Safar has here tonight. It takes a lot of courage to go up against a very angry Angelina Renee, who has dominated most of her time here in FLW. Now getting tossed back into the ring. And Zoe Safar is looking for something. She's looking for something. And Angelina just not having it whatsoever. Springboard right back with the double Pele kick. But Zoe trying to get back up, trying to fight her way back into the match. And just stomping on Angelina's arm. Stomp on the arm, you take away that strength of hers. And just elbowed by Angelina. And Zoe using her speed to her advantage. Just moving out of the way any way she can from Angelina. But Angelina just using her power advantage once again. Hitting a gut buster. And a picture of perfect standing moonsault on Zoe. Going to the top rope as Angelina, what she's looking for. Went for a shooting star, but no one home. Zoe Safar getting out of the way. Using her speed to her advantage once again. Over Angelina. And hitting a German. Not only is she fast, hitting her with the spinning heel kick. 1, 2, and Angelina kicks out. Zoe Safar is giving it her all, and no matter win, lose, or draw, Zoe Safar is giving an excellent performance here tonight, and she should be proud of that. But Angelina caught Zoe, facebuster, 1, and a kick out at 1. The heart that this woman has, the heart that Zoe Safar has, just to keep going against someone the pure caliber of Angelina Renee is just astonishing. The heart that she has is rare to find. Angelina being thrown back into the ring, Zoe Safar catching her breath before heading back into the ring herself. Zoe Safar is still using her speed to her advantage, but again, Angelina Renee just not having it. And Angelina Renee just making her pay. And a suplex, 1, 2, and Angelina manages to kick out. And Zoe just trying to stay on top. But Angelina's back in the game with another double Pele. What Angelina got here in her sleeve. And a devastating stunner. And hitting... knees to the back. Wait, I don't think she's done. Angelina's looking to put it away. She's looking to end it. She's looking to end it all. And Zoe ducks under it. Zoe ducks under the hidden blade. And snake eyes to the turnbuckle. And Angelina in a world of trouble, but not anymore. Zoe Safar is now in that world of trouble. Angelina is not happy. Angelina is not happy. Hitting that moonsault. And Angelina is going for it again. She's looking to end it once more. And the hidden blade connects this time. Angelina going through the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Angelina gets her victory and gets back on track. Congratulations to Angelina Renee here tonight, getting back on the victory board. I know this must satisfy her in many ways. As we head into our next match, I want to throw back to earlier on tonight, where we got a bit of a glimpse of a new roster addition named Michael Beretta. He told us very clear why he's here. He is here to sit atop of the mountain. Will he be able to do so? Well, he has got to go through a mountain of other competitors to do so, but he does certainly think that he can do it. But as we head into this next match, we have two men who desperately need a win. Right here we have Kyle Young. Right now he is 0-2 here in FLW. His losses being against John Baker and Carnage. He is a common fan favorite. However, due to the nature of FLW and just the stacked roster that we have here, he has not been able to pick up a victory as of yet. So, heading into this match, he will have a tall task ahead of him in Dakota Fall, who is also coming off of a loss against one of our main eventers tonight in Miles King. So we will see who will take the upper hand. If Dakota can get back into the win column, or if Kyle can finally secure his first win here in FLW. And here we go, because here comes Dakota Fall. Dakota here is a fan favorite in FLW, and many fans rally behind him, but he's not seen as much success as of late. As I just mentioned, he has a loss against Miles King in our previous episode, and he's looking to get back on track with his match here tonight. And we hear the fans cheering him on here tonight, just enamored by his presence. The fans love both of these men here tonight, but only one can walk away the winner. Both Kyle and Dakota are fan favorites, and so I would imagine that the fans are going to have a hard time choosing who to root for. But unfortunately, both of these men, they do both need a win here tonight. As Dakota is looking for a standing moonsault and hits it. Dakota running out the gate early, but Kyle just stopping Dakota in his tracks, hitting a side breaker. What do we have here? Slamming and wrenching Dakota's arm into the mat. And Dakota just not having it. Throwing Kyle into the ropes, ducking under, leapfrog, and went for dropkick but misses entirely. And Kyle is starting to take advantage of it. I'm just so enamored by both of these competitors that I'm finding it hard to speak tonight. And a knee to the back of Dakota fall. And what do we have here? What's Kyle look? What? Oh. Kyle heading back into the ring to face off against Dakota again. But Dakota hitting a neck breaker. But Kyle back up and running into over the ropes. And Dakota jumping to the outside. What are we doing here? And just wrenching at the face of Kyle. Like I said, these two men both desperately need a win in order to get back on track, get on the right track. And Dakota just using this time to catch his breath, but fell right into Kyle's trap. And Kyle, never mind, Dakota fighting out of Kyle's grip. And Dakota just hitting a kind of sharpshooter, I suppose. But Kyle fights out of it. See Kyle throwing Dakota right back into the ring. Anyone who knows Kyle Young knows that he is a very capable competitor. He is a multi-time tag team champion. I do believe he's a multi-time world champion. But Dakota Fall is making a very quick statement that he should not be underestimated. 1. And Kyle kicks out at 1. And Kyle back to his feet. And Kyle just slamming Dakota into the mat. And then beckoning him to get back to his feet. What's Kyle thinking here? Death Valley Driver. It's 1, 2, and Dakota kicks out. Dakota fighting back after that string of attacks. And just, again, showing that he's not someone to be messed around with. Dakota bringing the fight to Kyle. And trying to hit a Starship Pain, but was too far away from the mark. Kyle is catching his breath while Dakota, I don't know what Dakota's doing. But Dakota went too far away for what he could to hit his target. But now Kyle was on the offensive, but Dakota taking everything back into control. Dakota for the pin, 1, and Kyle kicks out at 1, not giving Dakota much of a chance. And we have an old-fashioned back and forth going on between the two, and I do believe I saw a flash of blood pop up against the screen. And yes, Kyle Young is currently bleeding. And Kyle up and down by Dakota. 1, 2, and Kyle kicks out. These two men are giving it all, their all. They both want the win. They both desperately want to get on the right track. And Dakota for the pin. 1. And that was just a 1. Gotta wonder what's going through Dakota's head right now as he takes Kyle's arm and just stomps away on his hand. What's Dakota thinking here? And going for no one home. And Kyle just taking full advantage. 1 German suplex and a ripcord clothesline. 1, 2, and Dakota kicks out again. Gotta wonder what's going through both of these competitors' minds as, again, they both need the victory desperately. Not only does Dakota need to get back on track from his previous loss, like I had mentioned, Kyle has yet to get a victory here in FLW. And another Death Valley driver plants Dakota. 1, 2, and no. Dakota kicks out at 2. And, ooh, the elbow drop misses. And Dakota showing off his athleticism here. And was that a moon stomp? That seems like a moon stop there. Dakota to the top, hitting a reverse 540. 1, 2, and Kyle kicks out at 2. Gotta wonder what's going through Dakota's mind. He's trying to get back on track, but Kyle is just proving to be a bit more resilient than Dakota had hoped. And Kyle fighting his way out of the corner. And that elbow drop hits, and once more the elbow drop hits. And Kyle just pushing Dakota into the corner, but that didn't last long as Dakota fought out. And Kyle just right back into the offense and dropping Dakota onto the top rope. 1, 2, and Dakota kicks out at 2. Kyle's frustrations are showing, but he can't let that control him. He needs to keep on Dakota if he wants to get his first win here in FLW. And, oh, Dakota catches him, powerbomb. Powerbomb by Dakota. But Kyle does not seem Kyle like that one bit. And Dakota right back on the offensive, but Kyle just taking control back and hitting an arm drag and slamming Dakota into the turnbuckle. And Kyle went for a clothesline there, but no one was home. And Hurricanrana. And Dakota trying to fight his way back into this match here. And Dakota. Oh. Hitting with that moonsault. 1. And Kyle kicks out at 1. Just the resiliency of Kyle just taking him through this match. And a standing moonsault, but Kyle got the knees up. And Dakota fighting back. And another moon stomp. 1. And Kyle kicks out at 1. That's gotta be frustrating. Starship Pain. And Dakota to the top. And that reverse 540, but no one was home at all. With a DDT from Kyle. And Dakota back in the driver's seat of this action right here. Gotta wonder how far he's willing to go in order to get the win. Beckoning Kyle to get to his feet. And dropkick missed. Kyle got out of the way. And Kyle hitting a DDT to Dakota. And Kyle just tossing Dakota out of the ring and hitting a dropkick to finish the job. And Kyle just taking it to Dakota. And just attacking the leg of Dakota, which is a smart move. If you attack the legs, Dakota can't fly, he can't run, can't be as fast as he normally could be. Now what's Kyle going for here? Going for a submission move. Is Dakota done for? Is Dakota done? Is he gonna tap? No. It looks like Kyle just wanted to inflict some more pain, which could bode well in Dakota's favor, as Dakota gets into his own submission move, but Kyle just fighting out of it easily. And Kyle trying to stay on top. Shoulder block. And Dakota reverses. Remember, this is just some of our action that we have here tonight as Dakota heads into the pin. 1 and kicks out at 1. This is not even our only match, our only action, because we also have a few matches left to go. We have Samantha Zalazar in action tonight against someone that we don't even know about. We also have, again, our main event with Dakota heading into the pin. 1, 2, and no, Kyle kicks out. Kyle kicks out once more. But as I was saying, as Kyle is fighting his way back into the match, we also have Becca Blore taking on Brie George, and Carnage taking on Ace Bishop. But don't forget, we also have Maya Lynx in the building tonight as well. So all that is coming up here after this match. And what's Kyle looking for here? Nothing, since Dakota scouted it and is able to gets some of an offense before Kyle takes everything back, ducking under, jumping over, and just a hip toss from Kyle. Gotta wonder what's going through both of these men's minds, because they're trying to get their win here tonight, get back onto the right track, as Kyle hits a snake eyes to Dakota, but Dakota trying not to let that phase him, but Kyle's just staying on top and just keeping it, trying to keep it in his favor, but Dakota reversing it, but not for long. These two are going blow for blow at this point. They're going blow for blow, trying to get this win in this check in the win column. And Dakota knocking Kyle out to the outside and going over the top rope to attack. Such marvelous moves by both men. And just, snapping that arm back. And that twisting moonsault is trusty of Dakota's, but that crossbody by Kyle put an end to Dakota's momentum right there. And Kyle at the top turnbuckle calling Dakota to his feet, and he lands on Dakota, dropping him back onto the ground. A lot of damage can be done on the outside of the ring, which is what I think is his goal here, as Kyle's, is to cause more damage. But remember, the match cannot finish on the outside. It can only be finished on the inside of the ring. And Dakota thrown back into the ring. Kyle taking his time, regaining his breath, catching his breath. These two men have been through a lot in this match, and both are trying to end it quickly, as Dakota gets set into the corner but fights his way out. And Kyle just hitting a crossbody into the corner. And Dakota fighting his way back. Kyle throwing him back into the corner with a huge clothesline. 1, 2, 3. And Kyle Young picks up his first win here in FLW. Congratulations to Kyle. It took a bit long for him to find success, but he finally found his success, and congratulations to him for it. I'm hearing that there's been an altercation in the backstage area. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been told that there's been an altercation back here in the backstage area. I'm struggling to... What happened to the car? What in the world happened back here? Wait, that's Alexis Danvers. What in the hell? What the hell? Who the hell attacked her? While we try to get down to the bottom of whoever attacked Alexis, it is time for our next contest of the evening, starting with Becca Blore, who got a monumental victory over Dakota Wheeler last week to see who can be at the top of the food chain here in the women's division of FLW. Now, defeating Dakota Wheeler is no small feat, and earlier on this week, Becca has made it clear that she's not stopping at just taking out Dakota. She is Also going for Brie George and anybody who is standing in her way. She just wants to become the best. And right now, the person in her way is this person right here, is Brie George. Now, Brie George is she is not someone to be laughed at. She is always finding a way to win, even if she is on the losing side. She always finds a way to come out on top, and she hasn't lost a match since our first episode before we rebranded. If that doesn't show you just how resilient Brie George is, I don't know what to tell you. But Brie George is just as dominant, as, if not even more dominant, than what Dakota Wheeler was. Brie George, you could probably make an argument that she may even be the most dominant woman on the roster right now. And to get past her would be a testament to how strong you are as a competitor. As Brie George beckons for the ref to open the ropes for her. I mean, when you're at the top of the food chain, you pretty much get these perks for yourself. You get all the nice lights, you get all of the benefits, you get the VIP treatment. Now, if Becca can overcome this challenge in Brie George tonight, she would be well on her way to getting some of those benefits herself, if she even would want to take advantage of those. We've had a night of great action so far now, and we get to continue it right now with these two women as the bell rings, and here we go. Brie on the attack and Becca playing it smart. Well, trying to at least, but Brie not having it. She wants this victory. She isn't trying to play it careful. She wants the win, going straight into Becca. See, this is why Brie George is a dangerous competitor. She will do whatever it takes to get the victory because of her veteran status. And just rubbing the face with her boot and just ramming her foot into the face of Becca Blore. Just being disrespectful. Becca has a huge task ahead of her in Brie George, and it's showing right here. Brie has gotten most of the offense in, but it looks like Becca is looking to turn that around. And what's she doing? Dropping Brie George onto the ropes and just mounting Brie with punches. Again, Becca, like I said last week, is done playing around. She wants that top spot, and if she beats Brie George here tonight, she may very well have a spot at the top waiting for her. As Brie hits her with a final flash knee, but Becca right back on top of Brie, and just Becca showing what she thinks of Brie George right now. Going for the pin this early, one and a kick out. But here's the thing, even if you don't get the victory in a pin right then and there, the pinfall, breaking out of a pinfall, takes up stamina that could be precious later. So it's still a smart idea to get your opponent to use up that energy, as Becca blocks a spinning back fist and goes for a drop kick. And Becca going for the twist of fate, but Brie just not having it with a springboard clothesline to Becca. Brie just showing that, again, that viciousness that she has earned herself over the course of her career. Brie George just taking control back with ease in this match. But Becca, again, not having it whatsoever. And Becca, huge dropkick to Brie, laying her out on the mat. Brie crawling to the corner. But Becca pulling her out of it pretty unceremoniously. Becca tossing Brie to the outside to the apron. But Brie firing back and getting back into the ring herself. And Brie just unloading on Becca right there. And we have a missed dive opportunity because Becca got up way too quickly. And Becca trying to fight her way back into this match. Just going all out on Brie. Becca realizes that Brie is a much different challenge than Dakota Wheeler. And Becca may be looking for the spear here. She hits it and goes into the pin. 1, 2, and Brie kicks out at 2. And Becca calling her up to her feet, calling Brie up to her feet. Looked like she was going for the Black Widow, but Brie had different plans and a twist of fate of her own onto Becca, followed by a springboard moonsault, but that did not connect and just slammed down into the mat by Becca, once again mounting and punching Brie to her heart's content. And Brie Luthez press. And Brie just being disrespectful to Becca, trying to put the newcomer in her place. But it seems like the two are now going to go back and forth to trade blows. And Becca just having a bit of an edge here, mocking Brie right there just a bit. Becca telling her to bring it, bring it. And Becca, it seems to have gotten the upper hand in that exchange, but Brie's back on top with the springboard clothesline once again. And Brie just slamming her knee into Becca's arm. And once again, Brie showing that viciousness and just utterly decimating Becca right where she sits. Once again, knee into the arm. Brie, once again, the veteran in this match, knows that she can't take anything for granted. Float over Uranagi to Becca Blore, laying her out. And Brie once again hitting those vicious knees. And a swanton from Brie, but it doesn't connect. And Brie being thrown out of the ring by Becca. Now Becca back on top with those mounted punches, and now just kicking Brie into the ground. Once again, as a reminder, both these competitors have 20 seconds to get back into the ring before one of them, either one or both of them, gets counted out. And both women just going at it on the outside, and a huge body slam to Becca on the outside. And swinging neck breaker from Brie to Becca on the outside of the ring. And Brie throwing Becca back into the ring. Again, Brie, as the veteran in this, might have the upper hand, but once again, Becca shows wherewithal to reverse her attacks. And Becca going for that dropkick again, and it lands. And Becca going for the pin. 1, 2, and oh, it looks like it was only a 1 from what the ref was saying. And Becca going for the twist of fate one more time. 1, 2, and no, Brie kicks out at 2. You gotta wonder, with Becca calling her up to her feet once again, but Brie was not having it. And Brie going for, laying Becca out. And what's Brie looking for here? Swanton to Becca. And Brie goes into the pin. 1, 2, and Becca kicks out at 2. And Becca pulling herself up to her feet. And what do we have here? Just not being nice whatsoever. And flapjack. And here, it looks like we have some company backstage. Dakota Wheeler watching on as these two go at it. It doesn't seem like Dakota Wheeler took too kindly to Becca's words as she watches these two go on. As we head back into our action here, Brie hits a Meteora to Becca, a pop-up Meteora. Gotta wonder what Brie's thinking here, going to the top. But heading back down. And once again, a pop-up Meteora. And Brie, side suplex. And Brie once again goes to the top and going for that elbow drop, but misses, no one home, as Becca slams her down into the mat. And Becca looking for that spear again, and she hits it and goes for the pin. 1, 2, and Brie kicks out. Gotta wonder what's it going to take for either of these women to be put down. Becca trying to whip Brie into the ropes, but it backfired. And Brie trying to hit a dropkick, but it seemed Becca dodged it. What's Becca looking for here? Becca wrenching the arm around the ropes. Wrenching the arms around the ropes. And Brie just firing back. And another Thez press. Taking care of Becca. And going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. No! Becca kicks out. And Brie, what's Becca looking for here? Shoulder block. And Becca trying to show that she's not some pushover. She's looking to climb the ladder to the top. And going for the Black Widow. She's got the Black Widow in. She's got the Black Widow. She's wrenching it. And Brie George has a tap. Brie George has a tap. And your winner by submission is Becca Blore. An impressive showing of her thus far. And it looks like her only way is up. Congratulations. And congratulations to Becca Blore on her victory just now. But now we move on to our next men's contest, which is two men who recently have gotten victories in the last week. Introducing first, we have the War Machine, Carnage. Now, Carnage, unfortunately, doesn't have the best record here in FLW, but he's still not someone to be messed with. Here at FLW, we have a lot of talent, and Carnage sits as one of the most menacing men that we have on this roster today. And Carnage looks to keep rolling with his momentum that he found last week against none other than Kyle Young, who earlier tonight got a victory as well. Got his first victory in FLW, as a matter of fact. But for now, we focus on our next contest. The War Machine Carnage taking on All Heart Ace Bishop, who last week got his very first victory here in FLW. And that is no small feat. Your first win in a company is always one of the best, because it shows others that you know what you bring to the table, that you are moving your way up to the food chain. It shows others your stock. Now the question is, will Ace Bishop be able to keep his momentum rolling? And we're about to find out as Ace Bishop now makes his entrance. And Ace Bishop, no stranger to any sort of indie fed, no stranger to wins or losses. Because as you can see on his jacket back, he is part of a tag team called the Cool Hearts. Now, while his tag team partner currently may not be in FLW, the two of them have traveled and won tag team gold in several different companies, and Ace Bishop may be looking to keep that momentum going as well. But we will just have to wait and find out to see if that comes to fruition for him, as he makes his way into the ring, ready to make a name for himself here in FLW. And we have a red hot crowd here. They've been red hot all night long, and now they're about to get even hotter as the bell rings. Carnage and Ace going at it, with Carnage immediately getting the upper hand, but Ace firing back with an elbow to the head. We've had a night chock full of action so far here, ladies and gentlemen, and the best part is we are not done, not by a long shot, as we still have at least 2 more matches left to go. We have Samantha Salazar in action tonight. We haven't seen her for a couple weeks since she lost Megan Suzuki, and she is taking on a mystery opponent here tonight. So we don't have to wait much longer to find out who she is facing. But let's not forget, we also have in our midst, in our presence, Maya Lynx, as well as our main event with the star Miles King taking on Emperor Illson. All that coming up after this match as Ace hits a German suplex on Carnage. Now these two both know their way around the ring, and Carnage is an NAPW, North American Pro Wrestling mainstay. Whether you love him or hate him, he is loyal to the NAPW locker room, and it is a privilege for Carnage to be with us here tonight and every other appearance that he makes. as Ace rolls out from under him. And it's the same with All Heart Ace Bishop. While Ace Bishop hasn't been in FLW for long, he has been around his way in this business, in this industry, for quite some time. And he looks to use that to his advantage as Carnage throws him out of the ring. And now Carnage just wailing away at him on the outside and just hitting a brutal brain buster, showing the fans that he is out for total carnage, that he is a true war machine. But Ace fights his way out of Carnage's grip and looks to get things back on his side. Now remember, these two competitors, again, they have 20 seconds on the outside of the ring before they have to get back inside the ring, or the match is over. Whether it be one or both of the men on the outside, it will end in a countout. Now, whether it's a double countout or just one countout, that's up to them. But they need to get back into the ring. And Carnage picking up Ace, throwing him back into the ring finally. And Carnage going for the pin. And I just got word, ladies and gentlemen, that not only is Maya Lynx speaking to us here tonight, but Maya Lynx is also preparing for a match in our presence here tonight. Her opponent has not been revealed, but I have been told that it is a big name for us as a company here tonight, as Carnage and Ace head back to the outside, and Ace showing off his strength as he slams Carnage against the apron of the ring. You know, the apron is the hardest part of the ring. It's been confirmed. This has been known for a while now. And Ace trying to drag Carnage, but Carnage just having none of it. But yes, indeed, not only do we get to see Maya Lynx speak her mind tonight, we also get to see her in action as well. Now Ace getting back into the ring, and Carnage just taking advantage, but Ace fighting out of his grip. And Ace looking to continue his newfound momentum and just looking to make a name for himself here in FLW, but Carnage, he wants the top spot. And a fantastic Spanish fly by Ace grounds Carnage. And a Fisherman's Buster looks to keep Carnage down. But as for Carnage, he is looking to keep his momentum rolling and to get back to the top of the food chain. He sees himself as the top competitor in FLW. He sees himself the War Machine. Now, it could be argued that as of right now, the top competitor in FLW is currently slated for our main event tonight, and that is Emperor Illson. But Carnage could easily make an argument for that top spot if he keeps going here tonight. And Ace, going for a crossbody, didn't get all of it, but got enough in to knock down Ace. And Carnage just going right back onto Ace and hitting a German suplex. And what's Carnage thinking here? just flinging Ace all around the arena. And Carnage being flung, and then a rolling swanton onto Carnage, and Ace just targeting the arm of Carnage. It's a smart move. Take out the limbs, can't do submission, can't do power moves. But Carnage just fighting his way back out of the grip of Ace. And Ace doing the exact same to Carnage. But they have got to get back in the ring, and that's what Ace does. Throws Carnage back into the ring and gets back in himself. And punches to the kidneys of Carnage before getting that suplex in. Again, targeting the limbs. It's a really great idea. Take out the limbs, you take out the power. And he follows it up with another Fisherman's Buster. But Carnage not staying down for long. Went for a pounce, but it seems Ace was able to get out of the way just in time. And once again, punches to the liver, followed by that suplex. Now Ace dragging him to the middle of the ring. And Ace just being disrespectful to Carnage. Ace showing Carnage that he's here to stay, that he's going to get to the top of the food chain. 1, and Carnage kicks out at 1. And Ace, ooh, and he's rolling in, and that combo laying out Carnage right there. And Ace looking for something, but Carnage not having it whatsoever. Carnage in trouble here. A cyclone kick from Ace grounds Carnage, but Carnage right back up and right back on the offense. And Carnage, ooh, like a powerbomb driver. 1, 2, and no, that's only 1. Ace kicks out at 1. It truly does seem he is all heart as he continues to fight in this match. And Carnage looking to stay on the offense. And Carnage, what's he looking for here? An avalanche hurricanrana. That has to leave a mark. 2, and that's just a 2 right there. Once again, we do apologize for the technical difficulties as Ace reverses something that Carnage was looking for and hits another cyclone kick. And Ace looking for a submission, but I do believe Carnage is busted open. We have blood here, ladies and gentlemen. But Carnage fights out of that submission move and gets hit with a spear, with a nasty spear. And out of the corner into a flapjack. All Heart Ace Bishop is showing up and showing out here, ladies and gentlemen. He may very well have the axe kick. It's a 1, 2, and no! Carnage kicks out of the axe kick. And, ooh, almost hit that, but Carnage got out of the way just in the nick of time. You've got to wonder what's it going to take to put either of these two men away. And Carnage just showing off his brutality. They don't call him the War Machine for nothing, and he just showed it right there. and a big crossbody splash to the back of Ace Bishop. And then a huge fisherman's buster to Ace. And now Carnage is being disrespectful, very disrespectful to Ace Bishop. And what's Carnage looking for? A reverse Alabama slam. And it looks like he's got a camel clutch in. Got the camel clutch in. And he lets go. Looks like he just wanted to inflict a bit more punishment. Carnage calling him to his feet and just planting him into the mat. Good night. 1, 2, 3. And Carnage is your winner, ladies and gentlemen. That great effort by Ace Bishop, but unfortunately, you can't really, not a whole lot of people can come back from a foot in the back of your head planting you. Gentlemen, we have in our midst, she calls herself forever iconic. We have the infamous Maya Lynx in the building, ladies and gentlemen. And not only has she requested time on the mic, but she requested a match, stating that if she has to be here, she's going to make her time worthwhile. And she wants to selflessly boost our ratings here at FLW in order to do so. Last week, she debuted against Amber Young in a successful bout against Amber Young, putting her away in a dominant fashion. And now she returns here this week, despite claiming that FLW was not worthy of her. But we will just have to see what she has to say and who her opponent is. And very possibly maybe see another side of Maya Lynx. Now, who is her opponent? That is what I wasn't told. Wait a second. I think I recognize this music. This can't really be. Oh my God. It's Julia, the beautiful madness. Julia is here in FLW. I don't know what strings were pulled to get her to appear for FLW, but she is here and she is Maya Lynx's opponent here tonight. Now, Julia is no one to scoff at. It appears that, from what I'm being told, Maya Lynx would only take this match if she got Julia in this match to herself. It seems that the two have a history together. We'll just have to see how this plays out as Julia makes her way into the ring. Julia, the fans making their love for Julia known as she awaits for the bell to ring. Here we have Maya Lynx. We also have Julia. And Maya Lynx just shrugging Julia off and going straight into the offense. And Maya just pelting Julia with just attacks on attacks. not letting Julia get an ounce of space. And Julia being thrown into the corner, and a high hip attack and another hip attack to Julia. Julia has yet to get out of the gate in this match, and just wrenching the arm back, and what's she thinking here? Stomping on the arm of Julia. Julia in dire straits here right out of the gate. The match has barely even begun, and Maya's already going once again for that stomp to the arm. And Julia, it seems like Julia's not very, with that bulldog, not very well in this. And Maya went for a scissors kick, but Julia trying to fight back. But Maya Lynx, that seems to have only angered Maya Lynx at this point. Maya Lynx putting Julia back into the mat. Gotta wonder what's going through Maya's head. It looks like she's really angry that Julia reversed what she was going for, and she's just being disrespectful at this point, keeping Julia down on the mat and just stomping away at Julia. At this point, it doesn't seem like Julia even stands a chance against Maya Lynx. And Maya just being even more disrespectful. It looks like Julia's on her last legs. And Julia finding her way out, but Maya just ramming her back down into the mat. And Maya once again going for that scissors kick. And then it looks like she's not finished. Going for, got a submission hold in, and Julia has to give up. She's done. Maya Lynx making short work of Julia here tonight. I almost feel bad for Julia there. It did not seem like Julia even stood an inkling of a chance against Maya Lynx. Maya Lynx here remains undefeated, 2-0 against anyone in FLW right now. You gotta wonder what's going through the mind of Maya Lynx, but we are about to find out what she has and wants to say. So let's see what she has to say here.
FLW, you can all stop holding your breath. Your ratings savior has arrived. You see, while Neo is busy playing Nancy Drew, trying to figure out who laid out poor, sweet, innocent little Dan Dan, spoiler alert, nobody misses her, I'm standing here, the real face of this company. But of course, Neo's too blind to notice what's right in front of her. Shocker. Danvers? She's yesterday's news, a wannabe queen who got dethroned. And Neo? Well, let's just say the GM has her priorities as straight as her cheap guy job. While she's obsessing over her little mystery, I'm the one putting butts in seats and lighting up the marquee. So, let's make things real simple. I am the iconic one, the ratings mover, the game changer, and every single one of you better get used to it. Because there isn't a soul in FLW on my level. Neo? Danvers? The whole roster? None. You all are just extras in my show. And you can bet on that.
Strong words by Maya Lynx here tonight. On here, we have our last women's match of the evening here with Samantha Salazar making her return to FLW here tonight to face an unknown opponent who is not on the roster as far as we've heard. We know that her opponent here tonight is a new signing to FLW. We will just have to wait and see, but both Samantha and Piper have had issues getting wins here in FLW, and Samantha looks to turn that around here tonight with a victory here tonight. Samantha already has one win in FLW, and that's against Alexis Danvers. But other than that, she's had a bit of a struggle here in FLW. Now let's see who her opponent is. Wait, is that who I think it is? Is that? It is. It's Lauren Osborne, aka Lozzie Ozzy. This is a big pickup for FLW here today. She is the Blood Diamond and from Welsh Valley's Wells. Her resume is nothing short of astonishing. She's an ex-CPW Women's Champion, the first woman to win the PBW versus AVW Golden Path Tournament, and she has been inspired by Strong Style and King's Road. So this tonight is going to be a war between the two women. Alright, you see Sam, you see Lauren, and here we go. Both women. And you can see that Lauren Osborne has a considerable size difference to Samantha Salazar. So Samantha is going to have to use every trick in the book to try and get some sort of advantage over Lauren, as Lauren just ragdolls Samantha. 1, 2, and Samantha kicks out at 2. The fact that Lauren already got her to 2 goes to show the strength that Lauren has. And Samantha trying to get a submission move in, but Lauren just too strong to keep it in on, as she gets thrown over the ropes, and Samantha just hangs her there. And Samantha hitting a huge drop kick against her, trying to get any sort of offense in, as again Lauren has the clear size advantage. So Samantha needs to use her speed and agility to her own advantage. And a kick to the back of Lauren Osborne before ramming her knee into Lauren Osborne's arm. But Lauren Osborne using her long reach to catch Samantha off guard and trying to throw Samantha into the ropes, but Samantha threw her out of the ring. Remember, once again, these two competitors have 20 seconds to get back into the ring before a count out occurs. So far, no one has stayed out of the ring longer than 20 seconds, so we haven't had to have any count-out victories thus far. But the two are fighting on the outside, but they can only do it for so long. but Lauren just shoving Samantha Salazar off of her body. And Lauren just throwing Samantha back into the ring and rolling in after her. And, ooh, big move. And Samantha sensing the danger, but unfortunately couldn't get out of the way in time because Lauren just went straight after her and planted her into the ground. And Samantha going for another guillotine, but once again, Lauren Osborne just too strong to even keep it in on. Lauren Osborne thrown across the arena by Samantha, and Samantha hitting insult to injury and just stomping away at Lauren Osborne, trying to keep her down as Samantha heads back into the ring, but heads to the top rope. This is going to reset the count, and it hits a brutal elbow drop from the top turnbuckle. And Samantha just heading back into the ring, catching her breath. And it seems Samantha got a little impatient, and that could cost her, as Lauren Osborne is now back on top. And, ooh, elbow to the back of the head. And it seems like Lauren is angry now, just stomping Samantha into the ground. They don't call her the Blood Artist for nothing, the Blood Diamond for nothing. And once again, Samantha going for the guillotine, but again, right out of it. And a huge drop kick. And going for the pin on Lauren. One. And just the one. Just the one. And, oh, elbow to the gut of Samantha. Breaking it apart. And just hit. Oh, that's got to be disrespectful to Samantha. Getting hit with her rear, getting hit with Lauren's rear end. And Samantha looking for something, drop toe hold, and just walking all over Lauren. And Lauren, snapmare, and just soccer ball kick to Samantha. 1, 2, and Samantha kicks out at 2. And Samantha fighting out of Lauren's hold. And what's Samantha thinking here? Slamming Lauren into the mat. Samantha's thinking of something, going to the opposite corner. And Samantha, ooh, whatever Samantha was looking for, Lauren had it scouted. So now Lauren trying to drag her to another corner, but Samantha fighting out of that grip, and once again going for that guillotine. But once again, Lauren just too strong to keep that hold in on. And Samantha throwing her into the corner. What could Samantha be looking for here? Oh, tornado DDT right into the middle of the ring. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and Lauren kicks out at 2. Gotta wonder what's going to take to put either of these one away. But it seems like Sam, basement forearm, going for the pin. 1, 2, and oh no. But that basement forearm has put so many people away, such as Alexis Danvers. Alexis Danvers fell victim to that basement forearm once before, and it did not end well for her. And now Samantha just yanking at the hair of Lauren Osborne, going up to the middle rope, crossbody, but no one's home as Lauren Osborne moves out of the way and takes advantage of it. And Lauren just pulling her up to her feet, and ooh. But Samantha back up, hitting the insult to injury. And just being disrespectful, once again, hitting the insult to injury to Lauren Osborne. But Lauren fighting back out of it, throwing Samantha to the ropes, ducks under, jumps over, and just, knee and spin kick combo. Lethal. Followed by a Kamigoye. It seems, once again, Samantha seems to have found a groove with her speed and agility, but again, that might not be able to help much against the size and power of Lauren Osborne as Lauren gets dumped to the outside of the ring by Samantha. Samantha is making good work of Lauren Osborne here so far, but the same can be said for Lauren Osborne making good work of Samantha. Gotta wonder what's going through the mind of both of these ladies. Samantha desperately needs to get a win for the Salazar name, but it's also Lauren Osborne's debut here in FLW. Both are an important win to get, and a debut win shows just what you bring to the table and that you do mean business when you show up somewhere. And Lauren Osborne getting back into the ring while Samantha gets back up, collecting her breath, and Lauren trying to reach Samantha, but no dice. Lauren just mounting and punishing Samantha Salazar. And these two just going at it. Lauren just not holding back anymore, neither is Sam. These two know that they're in the trenches now, and they will do anything to get this win. Like I said before, like I discussed before, this is an important match for both women. Not only is it Lauren Osborne's debut match, but if she can win this match, it could definitely prove a lot. It could go a long way in proving that she is the real deal. And not only that, Samantha Salazar, once again, needs to get this victory for the Salazar name as she gets laid out by a lariat and gets thrown into the corner by Lauren. And Sam not having any of those corner attacks. And going for a diving crossbody splash, hitting it, and now Samantha going for another basement forearm, but misses. Lauren gets out of the way. And what's Lauren thinking of? Luring Sam out to the outside of the ring, but Lauren just laying her out with her reversal. And Lauren just wailing away on Samantha. You gotta wonder, with the match getting into stages like this, you gotta wonder who's going to want this win more. Does Lauren want her debut win more, or does Samantha want the win for the Salazar name more? Only one can actually get the win. No matter how much a win would be nice for both of these women, only one can walk away with it. As Samantha chokes Lauren in the corner. And Samantha ramming Lauren's head into the turnbuckle. And Lauren snapmare and soccer ball kick to Samantha. 1, 2, and Samantha kicks out at 2. And Lauren once again going for that lariat, but no one home. Seems like she miscalculated, and both women trying to get back on track. Seems like these two are trying to go blow for blow with each other. This match has been going on for some time now. And Samantha just getting the upper hand in that exchange. And Samantha running dropkick to the back of Lauren. Lauren and Samantha now looking to trade blows. These two meeting each other blow for blow. And Lauren just beckoning for more and just laying waste to Samantha. And Lauren going to the top rope. Going for Air Osborne, but no, misses it. Samantha rolls out of the way. Samantha moves out of the way from Air Osborne. So now Samantha's back in the driver's seat, hitting once again an insult to injury. But Lauren not having any of it. And just elbows to the gut of Lauren to get out of her grip. And, oh, what's this? Code Red to Lauren Osborne. Gotta wonder what's going through the minds of both these women, because they have been going at it for quite some time now, and both want this win terribly bad, but it can't seem to, neither woman can seem to put the other away. And just fists to the ribs of her. And a springboard moonsault from Lauren Osborne, and another one from even higher distance. And Lauren being thwarted by Samantha Salazar, but Lauren throws Samantha out of the ring, but 1, 2, 10 beats. This has got to be painful to the chest of Samantha Salazar. And Samantha just falling down to the outside of the ring. And Samantha rolling out from under Lauren, hitting 1 German suplex, hitting 2 German suplexes, releasing a 3rd, and another German suplex. And Lauren just firing back with the flying forearm. Samantha throwing her back into the ring, however. This match has been going on for about 15 minutes now. But something has got to give, and something's got to give soon. Samantha just wrenching the arm of Lauren Osborne. Going for the cover. 1, 2, and Lauren kicks out at 2. This has got to be frustrating for both women. Neither can seem to get a clear advantage over the other. But it seems right now Samantha has the advantage as she pulls Lauren into the Hell's Gate. Hell's Gate. Is Lauren going to tap? No, Samantha lets go. But that could bode, that may not bode well in favor of Samantha, but it looks like she turned it back into her favor. but no one home as Lauren has the wherewithal to roll outside of the ring. And Samantha following her and just getting tossed back into the ring by Lauren. Lauren catching her breath here for a second, which is it's a smart move. But Samantha's right back there, and Lauren just lured her out into her environment with a Lauren laying Samantha out with another flying forearm, but Samantha trying to fire back, rolling her into the ring. And Samantha, what could Samantha be looking for here? A basement drop kick in the corner. Going to the top turnbuckle. What could she be thinking of here? And another elbow drop going into the pin. 1, 2, and no, that's just a 2. You can see the frustration starting to build up even more for Samantha. But she's not letting that stop her. As Lauren just grounding Samantha and hitting a Kamigoye. Lauren tried to go for something, but Samantha had it scouted. And Samantha just pushing Lauren to the mat once more. And once again, hitting an insult to injury. And just stomping away at the arm of Lauren Osborne. And Lauren reversing, hitting a gut punch. But Samantha firing back, laying out Lauren Osborne. What's she going for here? Going to the top turnbuckle once again. And went for an elbow drop, but did not catch it. What are these two women thinking now? And Samantha firing back once more. And once again, driving Lauren into the mat. And Samantha, she's calling for it. The Salazar Claymore. That's gotta be it. 1, 2, 3. And that's the match. Samantha Salazar picks up the win. Fantastic showing by Lauren Osborne here tonight in her debut, but Samantha Salazar was just that much better. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, for our main event. Ladies and gentlemen, we are finally here at our main event of the evening. We have two men who know each other very well, who have been through hell and back with each other. You have first the star Miles King making his entrance here tonight in Orlando, Florida. Miles King. No short history with Miles King. He's been everywhere. He's done most everything. He's in Art Pro. He is in NAPW. He is in Grand Tournament Temple, or otherwise known as GTT. He has made a name for himself just trying to be the star and the moment maker. But his opponent tonight is anything but easy, because his opponent here tonight is a star in his own right and is quickly making a name for himself here in FLW and has made a name for himself in federations such as NAPW as well. So these two men, Miles King and his opponent here tonight, know each other very well and have no shortage of a history together. And here comes his opponent here tonight in the main event of New Year's Thrash. Here we have Emperor Illson. Emperor Illson has found much success here in FLW as of late since his debut. First, he took on in his debut and won against a very game Big Bubba Perkins, and then the following week he was able to get past the inspiration of the nation, John Baker II. Neither is any easy feat. That just goes to show you how tough and how rare a caliber of a competitor that Emperor Illson is. He is looking to make a name for himself and to grow here in FLW, and he's looking to stay at the top of the food chain here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, this is our main event of the evening. Here's Miles King, and here's Emperor Illson. These two start now. And Emperor Illson, right off the bat, just going after Miles, but Miles turning it around. Again, these two have no shortage of history with one another. These two know what they're getting themselves into with each other. But it can only come down to who's more tenacious, who wants this win more. This is a big main event for both of them. And Illson just firing back as well as Miles. These two are going blow for blow as Illson just slams Miles into the mat and hitting a vicious combo to Miles King. Miles King using the ropes to pull himself up. And just letting Miles fly and hitting that crossbody to the back. But Miles, already back up, knew what to expect, knew how to regulate it. And Miles getting back into the swing of things here. And Miles trying for something, but Illson had it scouted. And what's Miles just getting back into the swing of things, throwing Illson to the ropes and hitting a brutal spin kick. One, and the Emperor Illson kicks out at one. And just flinging Emperor Illson across the ring, which is a significant feat in and of itself, as Illson is much bigger than Miles, as Miles shoves Illson away. And Miles just driving Illson into the mat. And Illson just getting right back up. And Wade just being reversed by Miles. Again, these two have no shortage of a history with one another. So this is definitely going to be a main event for the ages, as Miles gets back into the swing of things, dragging Illson to the corner and just planting him there. And Illson firing back. And I've just been informed, ladies and gentlemen, that there is a big announcement coming here soon on social media, and it's a pretty game changing. So be on the lookout for our social media pages here over the next couple of days for this big announcement as Miles throws Illson back into the ring, and Illson just taking advantage of Miles's return to the ring, going for the cover. 1, 2, and Miles kicks out at 2. Using that exertion exhausts someone. Now Miles got knocked down. Wherever Illson went for, didn't get all of it, but he got enough of it. And Miles almost seemed like he was hesitating there, but Illson got it in with the Superman punch. 1, 2, and it was a 2. Miles kicked out at 2. That hesitation could have cost him there, as Illson goes for the spear. And Illson going for the pin. 1, 2, and Miles kicks out at 2. Illson was trying to drag Miles away, but didn't happen. And Illson just too strong for Miles to stay on his shoulders. And Miles throwing him into the corner. What's Miles looking for here? A 619 right around the turnbuckle. And then a springboard frog splash. 1, 2, and Illson kicks out at 2. You've got to wonder what's it going to take for either of these men to put the other away, as Miles hits a pop-up enziguri. And Illson just taking back control. We thought he was going for the pin, but just went for that one-armed power bomb. And Illson deadlifting Miles into another power bomb. Illson tried to fly out, but unfortunately Miles went back in, went for flying maneuver of his own, but again, Illson wasn't there either. These two know each other so well. Now they have to figure out how to get the victory over each other. Actually, if I'm remembering correctly, it's Miles that needs to figure out a way to get over Illson, because Illson is 2-0 in their previous encounters. So if Illson manages to get the win here tonight, then Miles will not have beaten him at all thus far. So Miles is fighting for more than just a victory here tonight. He is fighting to break that losing streak against Emperor Illson, as he deadlifts the bigger Illson into a gut-wrench suplex. And Wade just carrying him and slamming him into the turnbuckle. Going for the cover. 1, 2, and he kicks out at 2. And Illson slamming the back of the neck, the back of the head of Miles King, and slamming down on the arm. Ladies and gentlemen, I do hope that you have enjoyed our action here tonight. You are watching our main event here of the evening. Miles King taking on Emperor Illson. If you are just now tuning in, the rerun will be available shortly, so do not fret. But you have missed a lot of action featuring Angelina Renee, Becca Blore, John Baker, Kyle Young, Carnage, and many, many more. As Illson went for the pin, but Miles kicks out at 2. I hope you enjoyed our action here tonight, and I hope you enjoy and stay for our main event that is going on right now to see who walks out with the victory here tonight. Will Illson remain undefeated here in FLW, and against Miles, or will Miles finally break the winning streak against him that Illson has? These two are going for blow, but I do believe I saw blood being shed. And Illson once again hitting that Superman punch, but it doesn't look like he's done. Throwing him into the ropes, almost hitting another one. Being flung into the ropes, Miles missing with that dropkick, and a spear from Illson, rolling into the cover. 1, 2, and Miles kicks out at 2. And Miles ducking that springboard disaster kick, and Miles hitting the house call, the swerve kick. 1, 2, and Illson kicks out at 2 once again. Miles calling Illson up to his feet and hitting a top turnbuckle Meteora. 1, 2, and Illson kicks out at 2. Gotta wonder what's going through the mind of Miles right now, seeming unable to put Illson away. He hasn't been able to put Illson away at all, and that's what he's fighting for. He's fighting for his first victory over Illson, to break that winning streak that Illson has over him and in FLW. As Illson firing back on all cylinders with the Samoan drop. And hitting that big boot to Miles. And just pounding Miles' face in. Ladies and gentlemen, I have just received word that after the attack on Alexis Danvers earlier, Alexis is now heading to a hospital to assess the damage to a larger assessment, to a larger degree. We here at FLW do hope that she has a speedy recovery, and we do hope that we find out who attacked Alexis Danvers. As Illson going on to the outside, sliding all over the place with Miles. That was something to behold. Sliding everywhere. I guess all the sweat from tonight made it hard to even keep it dry on the outside tonight. But Miles just trying to pull Illson somewhere, but Illson again not having it. And Illson being kicked in the calf by Miles, and Miles heading back into the ring, catching his breath, waiting for Illson to get back in. You can tell what the crowds think of both of these men, as Miles misses by a wide margin. And Illson just stomping away at Miles King. And Illson trying to go for a flying clothesline and being flung. Miles being flung away from Illson, but Miles getting back into the swing of things. Rolling back into the ring, as well as Illson. Illson trying to drag him to the corner, but Miles just not having it. Not having it whatsoever. Miles throws him to the ropes, hitting that spinning kick again. 1, 2, and Illson kicks out at 2 again. You've got it. If you're Miles King, you've got to be frustrated at the lack of wins over Illson, and he's trying his best to get his first one tonight, but Illson is just not staying down. Miles is going to have to fight even harder to get this victory as he gets another deadlift gut wrench power bomb. And he went for something, but Illson had it scouted. And Illson just trying to lay into Miles. And once again, I do apologize for the technical difficulties here. It seems like our show is riddled with technical difficulties at the time being. But as Miles going in and out of the ring, in my opinion, wasting stamina on going in and out. But Miles calling Illson to his feet, and pulling into a submission, but the long reach of Illson got him the rope break. Illson could have been in trouble if not for his long body, and he got the rope break there. Flying into an elbow drop and going for the pin. 1, 2, and no. Miles kicks out at 2. And Miles just back up, hitting that clothesline, but getting dropped by a big boot from Illson. And Illson just stomping on the face. What's he got in mind? Oh. Miles with the dragon screw reversal. Gut wrench power bomb once more. 1, 2, no, and Illson kicks out at 2 once more. Gotta wonder what's going through both of these men's minds as both keep trying to put the other away, but can't seem to do it. It just goes to show the caliber of each of these men here. The caliber of competitors that each of them are, as Miles gets that spinning kick once again. And Illson looking for something under and hitting a Samoan drop. Illson just wailing away on Miles in the corner. And Miles running into Illson. And Illson, this is how he put away John last week. But Miles escapes the submission hold. And Miles slamming him into the corner. Miles, what's he looking for? He's looking for a drop kick. And here we go. We have got to be in the final stretch of this match here, ladies and gentlemen. Miles back to his feet once again, throwing him into the ring under and hitting that high knee against Wade Illson. And Miles reversing over and hits that high knee once more. Gotta wonder which of these men are going to walk away with the victory here tonight. And Illson hitting that slap, but Miles did not appreciate it. And a springboard, a rope-assisted body splash. And Miles, on the outside of the ring, planting Illson on the outside of the ring here. And Miles getting thrown back into the ring by Illson. And Illson right back into the ring, kneeing Miles in the gut and slamming him into the turnbuckle. He's back in control here. And what's Illson thinking? What's Illson thinking here? And a drive-by from Illson. This has got to... And Illson's looking for it one more time. He's looking for the huge spear. And that's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. And Illson remains undefeated both in FLW and against Miles King. Great performance here from both these men, but Illson walks away with the victory. Thank you for joining us here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I hope to see you again next time.